Welcome to Brookline. We are excited to share that we are using a new online registration software, Aspen Online Registration. This system will allow families to integrate student registration into the parent portal, which families use to update student information, view and print progress reports and report cards, and see student records. In this video, we will provide comprehensive information and detailed instructions, which we hope will make registration straightforward, allowing your family to enjoy the excitement of joining a new school and community. Please note that if you are unable to read and answer the registration questions in English, please call Victoria Ching at 617-264-6412 to learn about language resources that may be able to assist you. Our team consists of Megan Gainey, Coordinator of Registration and Enrollment, Donovan King, Registration and Enrollment Specialist, and many families will also have the opportunity to work with Caitlin O'Neill, our ELE Enrollment and Assessment Specialists. When to register. To begin an online application, you must have a Brookline address secured, such as a signed lease or a closing date for a newly purchased home. We respectfully request that you submit your application no more than 6 weeks prior to your date of occupancy. Enrollment interviews are available 4 weeks in advance, and we request that you book a meeting no more than 2 weeks prior to your date of occupancy of your Brookline address. For example, if you will move into your home on August 1st, please submit your application no sooner than June 20th. You should select a virtual meeting with our staff no sooner than July 18th, although anytime after that is okay. No student's enrollment will proceed until they provide all required documents and the family has taken occupancy of their Brookline home, even if we have completed an enrollment interview prior to your arrival. Accessing the online application. Our website is designed to ensure that you review all steps and requirements prior to starting the online application. You must review each page of information regarding each step of the registration process sequentially. At the bottom of the first page, you will be directed to step 1 of the registration. There are several steps with important information to help you prepare and understand the registration process. When you reach the last step, you will be directed to the online application form. Logging in. Create or use existing accounts, whether you are new to Brookline, have previously had students in Brookline but not currently, or have students with us already. If you are new to Brookline, families should select Request an Account. You will be prompted to select an account type. All families using the account request should always select I am a parent guardian registering my child online. Please note that the second option, I am a parent new to Aspen, is not supported by our local system, and you will not be able to initiate the registration process. Please select Next Step. You will then enter information regarding yourself as the account holder. This information should be for the parent or guardian, not the student at this time. Once you've done that, select Next Step, and then you will be prompted to enter your user account information. Your user account name will be your primary email as entered. For password, please ensure that you select a password that is at minimum 6 characters long, includes 1 number, and does not contain password, your login name, first, middle, last name, date of birth, your ID, or sequential letters or numbers. Once you're complete, please click Create My Account. You'll receive a confirmation. You should then check your email to activate your account. Please click as requested and your account will be activated. If you have a prior student who has attended Brookline schools but are not currently enrolled in our school system, please proceed as if you are a new parent or guardian. If you are a parent or guardian of a student who is currently enrolled in our schools, you will already have an Aspen login. Please use your current username and password to enter the portal. You will be able to add a registration for your new student after you log in. If you have forgotten your password, please select I forgot my password. If you try to create a new account with your email address as the username, you will receive this error message. If so, please use forgot password or contact data team at psbma.org for assistance. The registration application process is best viewed on a computer rather than a mobile device. If you log in from a mobile device, please select View Full Site for optimal viewing experience. Completing the application form. To begin a student registration, please select Initiate under the Start a New Student Registration banner. Carefully review the instructions. Then select the school year you are registering for. Click Next to proceed. All your changes are saved when you clicked the Next or Previous buttons. You may click Save and Close at any time to come back later to complete this form. Please complete all required fields under the Student tab. Required fields are marked with a red asterisk. If a field has a magnifying glass to the right, please click that icon to select the response from the options provided. Your student's age and anticipated grade level as of September 1 will be automatically calculated based on their date of birth. If you are requesting the registrars to review the application for a different grade, you may select a requested grade. If you do not wish to select a different grade, you may leave this field blank. Final decisions regarding grade level adjustments will be made by the principal or head of the school. The Office of Registration and Enrollment makes preliminary grade placements based on evidence shown at the registration appointment. Principals may consult with guidance counselors and department coordinators. The decision will be based on the following factors: child's age, ability, achievement, social development, and previous grade completion. Scores and evaluations on tests as utilized by the public schools of Brookline, parental input, and input from the child's previous teacher where possible. Under address information, you must select the Add button to enter your student's address. You may also find it indicates Edit. This will bring up a separate box that you will enter the information into. Please make sure to enter each field separately. 333 is the street number. The street name is Washington. The street type is street. The apartment number is 4R. The city is Brookline, Massachusetts. Postal code is 02445. When you are finished, please click OK. When all the information is complete on the Student tab, please click Next to proceed through each section of the application. When entering information about your student's family and contacts, you must select Add for each individual you would like to enter. You will notice that you, as the parent or guardian who is established as a user, will already be completed. Please open this record to fill in additional details regarding your relationship and contact questions for your student. Please enter custodial parent or legal guardian information, followed by no more than 4 additional emergency contacts. Note that address fields are optional for non-custodial contacts. In addition, please note that your contract's preferred language, if not English, may be selected. If a student has any siblings under the age of 18 who are not currently enrolled in the public schools of Brookline, please add them under Siblings. If they are attending private school or daycare, please list the school's name. We request that all families report the zoned school for their student, regardless of what grade they are registering for. You can find this information by clicking the link and entering your address. School district and school buffer zone are found to the right. Please keep in mind that many addresses in Brookline fall within buffer zones, which are zones that exist to provide opportunities to keep our class sizes even across our K-8 schools. Each family registering a student for grades kindergarten through grade 8 and who live in a buffer zone should provide their first preference and a second preference for a school assignment. You will be able to share information regarding your preference to provide a qualitative context to your family's preference directly in the application. While the Office of Registration and Enrollment makes every effort to honor buffer requests, enrollment at each of our K-8 schools is a key factor in school assignments. Under school history, please provide information about your child's prior school enrollment and any formal educational supports, such as special education, individualized education plans, IEP, or 504 accommodation plans. Please provide your consent for us to contact your student's prior school. If your student has previously attended school in Brookline, please select yes and notify us of your student's most recent school in Brookline. If your child requires educational supports through an IEP or 504, please make sure to provide those documents to us as part of the registration process. In the consents and agreements section, please take note of two set questions at the bottom. We request that all preschool through grade 8 students complete the walking field trip permission form. VHS students do not need to complete this agreement. The inclusion agreement is for students entering BEEP only. Under the language tab, you will be asked to complete a home language survey for your child. Massachusetts Department of Elementary and Secondary Education regulations require that all students determine the languages spoken in a student's home in order to identify their specific language needs. This information is essential in order for schools to provide meaningful instruction for all students. If a language other than or in addition to English is used with your child, the district is required to do further assessment of your child. In other words, if any of the questions below indicate a language other than English, translations and accessibility options for the home language survey are available here. The first section will address any parent-guardian needs for interpreters or translations. The next set of questions will address the languages your child is exposed to. The final set of questions addresses the languages your child themselves is comfortable using. When completing health information, please note that if you respond yes to any category under medical information, you should provide more detailed information regarding the care for your child in the text boxes below. This information will be shared directly with your school's health professionals. Before submitting your student's application, you may upload the documents as part of the form. You are required to provide all necessary documentation. If any documents are incomplete, you must provide any missing information before your child's enrollment is complete. If you prefer, you may email documents to enroll@psbma.org or mail drop-off to 333 Washington Street, Brookline, Mass. All original documents will be returned by USPS mail upon request. Our office drop box is located in the left vestibule as you enter the main entrance of Brookline Town Hall. Please note that if you intend to drop off the documents physically, you can only do so during the hours in which Town Hall is open. We strongly recommend notifying us if you have dropped documents in our Dropbox. Please submit at least one valid document for each required category. Please note that student records are required for grades 1 through 12 only. If applicable to your child, please provide any special education individualized education plans or 504 accommodation plans, court orders, active custody agreements, or other important documents. When you have completed your application, please enter your name to electronically sign the form. You may also enter a note to our registrars for review. When you submit, you will be prompted to select a virtual meeting with our staff. Your student will not be registered in Brookline until you have met with a member of our team. The information you see on the final screen will also be sent to you by email. If you are unable to provide specific documents, please consult with Office of Registration and Enrollment staff to determine suitable alternatives. To schedule your required virtual registration meeting, please select the number of students in your family that you are registering newly. You will then be able to see a calendar of open meetings by date and time slot. Our application is now open. Please visit www.brookline.k12.ma.us/registration to get started. We can't wait to have you here in Brookline. Thank you.